The LA Dodgers shopping at Neiman Marcus.
Some guys shop at Dollar General. We've talked about that. And the Padres, they go to Neiman Marcus.
The Dodgers.
Dodgers. They go to Neiman Marcus now that Nordstrom's is no longer in business here. Dodgers have met with Scott Boras, and they're talking about Cody Bellinger, extensively about Cody Bellinger, despite the fact Cody Bellinger had a couple of really bad years here. One great season, and obviously left. Went to the Cubs, played pretty well. Went to the Yankees, and I thought did very well in the Big Apple, but he evidently is willing to come back here. The Dodgers are also continuing dialogue with Cleveland for Stephen Kwan. They've evidently cooled a little bit on Bo Bichette in Toronto only because of the massive dollar investment. I was told they don't want anything to do at all with Kyle Tucker because Scott Boras is asking for the moon in terms of a 10 or 11-year contract for a guy that's going to be 29 years old by the time I get to opening day. Bellinger? Would you rather have Bellinger over Kwan? What do you think?
It's always weird when a player comes back to their original team. That's why I think the Dodgers are likely not going to sign Bellinger. I mean, I know the Yankees would love to have him back. So the Kwan deal seems a little more realistic. I mean, just based on my gut tells me. But hell, I mean, Bellinger on a good year can be lights out, but a lot of the times he's not. So I don't know if he's worth a gamble.
New name that I'll throw back in here because I've been digging around. Boston's talked to the Dodgers about Duran again.
Oh,
Boston's looking for multiples of young players. And who's got multiples of young players?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Dodgers. Yeah.
So the question is, if you can't pry Kwan, real proven commodity out of Cleveland, you go back and revisit with the Red Sox, which they have, I was told, for Duran. So now you got Bellinger out there, you got Kwan, you got Duran. Maybe they wind up with one of those three. I think they're stepping away from the free agent bidding wars because they're so deep in the farm system, especially in pitching, and the world needs pitching, that they'd rather trade for a guy and control him for a couple of 3 years than commit enormous amounts of money for a long period to a veteran guy.
We figure, imagine from the Dodgers' point of view, if you're in management, if they did nothing over this offseason, they're going to lose a few free agents, but generally speaking, they're going to be a favorite to win the World Series again.
But they'd like to plug the hole.
Well, yeah, you can need to plug the hole, but they may not need to. They may be able to roll out, some kind of a platoon with Pages or Tommy Edman or something in the outfield, and that might be good enough because they've got so many other stars on that team. So I can see why Freeman maybe doesn't feel like he has to go all in on all the big names, but the Kwan deal, I can see that happen, and that makes sense to me, but I kind of my gut says no Bellinger.
Also, there's a report out there that they're shopping Teoscar Hernandez. Now,
really?
Yeah, Teo has structured his contract with deferrals. So that's very affordable. And over in the American League, where he hit well, they're trying to move him maybe to the American League to be somebody's DH, get out from underneath the $33 million that they owe him. Some of that's deferred too, and just go a different direction. So
he is so happy being a Dodger.
I know.
I mean, he would be really disappointed if he got dealt.
But streaky hitter, not really good defensively, has really, I think, become deficient in right field. So there's a lot of rumors with the Dodgers, and so this is going to be very interesting. Dodger fans, jump on board. Do you want them to dive back in, Bellinger, Kyle Tucker, or would you rather see them do something uniquely different, trade for Stephen Kwan or trade for Jarren Duran, because they got so many people in the farm system they can use rather than commit a mega contract to a Scott Boras client? Dodger fans Forum chat box is open for you. We go from that